Right, the folk, welcome back to another video beer review. Today we've got a beer coming out of Trek, and it is their One True Thing, an IPA with Idaho 7 and Simcoe hops, coming in at 6.5%, I believe. There we go. Picked this one up from the tap just now. I was like, over the weekend, I've just been really craving some hops, some decent hoppy, this sort of a shiz, and I didn't have any. So when it got to the point where I wanted to have some on Sunday, I didn't have anything on Saturday. I was just like, well, I don't have anything. So I'll just have to find something and make something nice. And nothing was, well, I say make something nice, you know, some, I think it was like a wheat beer or something like that I had, and a lager, and they don't come fucking close, sometimes to this sort of stuff. So yeah, I've just been into Swindon. Fucking hate going to Swindon. Just so I could buy like a suit and stuff like that. And it was a bit of a nightmare. Couldn't get anything I wanted, so fucking roasting hot as well as M&S. Always is hot in there. And they set it up for the fucking temperature for the oldies. And the oldies don't go in that one, because the oldies used to go in the one in town, which no longer exists. So they ramp up the fucking temperature, get it to fucking 4,000 degrees. I mean, I was fucking sweating in there, trying to fucking, get your clothes on and stuff like that, see if they fit and all that lot. Fuck me. Anyway, on the way home, I was like, quite thirsty. Could easily drop in for a pint at the tap. Let's just go and get a couple of cans. So I did. And another thing I must just add before I do the review, I was going to do an order from Rad Beer, and then I ended up spending fucking £300 on a fucking suit. That order is not happening now. But yeah, we might take that suit back still. I don't know. I haven't fully decided. But yeah, I was like parched, and I thought, let's pick a few cans. And then I got chatting with James, who was in there at the time. And yeah, a nice selection. Just three teeny tins. But yeah, be good. One True Thing. IPA 6.5, as I say. Idaho 7 and Simcoe. I love the Simcoes. Idaho 7. I think it worked quite well with it. Contains barley, wheat, pillowy, hazy, highly hopped IPA. Yeah, doesn't really say very much at all, but let's get this one down. Let's get it down, you boy. Get it down, you boy. Yeah. Use a Farrow's glass. And there we go. Opaque. It smells juicy. Got a lot of pineapple just from here. It is that. Shit tons of pineapple, my word. I thought for a minute it might have been some random cleaning product that was beside me, but it's not. It's definitely this. Tons and tons of pineapple. Looks good, doesn't it? Looks really good. Like I say, I am parched, so this will go down very quickly. So yeah, overripe mango. Bit of a kind of, not honeydew melon, but just green melon. Bit of a green melon note about it, and then a slight kind of, maybe a slight kind of spiciness, and then that classic kind of dank Idaho 7. No, I'm not the biggest fan of Idaho 7. It's not like, I'm not like Mr. Mersey Beers where I fucking cream my pants over it. But if it's in something, I'm like, yeah, that's fine. It's just one of those hops I'm not mad about. But yeah, we'll dive in. Cheers. I was going to say I'm fucking thirsty. Yeah. Okay. It took a bit of a turn that I wasn't fully expecting. It's relatively tasty. I don't think there's anything crazy about it at all. Drinks well for the ABV. Give it that. There is a lovely kind of, I don't think the body's all that big. I think there's an underlying bitterness that sits kind of all the way through. relative kind of dryness and chalkiness to it. I don't think the water's 100% bang on for it. It's not as pillowy as I was expecting it to be. Like there is a kind of a layer, kind of your tongue's left with almost a lacquer over it of a kind of chalkiness. I remember years ago, we used to go on about the paracetamol vibes of Daya beers, and there is an element of that to it. It's not like licking paracetamol. It's nowhere near that, but it's almost it's leaving like a little touch of a kind of layer on your tongue, which is not the greatest, but there's that kind of like melon note again, green melon. Or if that even is a thing, it is a thing, isn't it? Green melon, I don't know what you actually call it. Where you're getting closer to the rind on a melon, that sort of a thing, where it starts to go a little bit waxy, little touch of that. Yeah, it's you know what, it's all right. It's nothing fab. When it comes to mega juicy dank bombs, it's okay. It's okay, and I will get through it very easily because I am, like I say, extremely thirsty. I'm fucking parched, and I'm going to have my fill of juice this evening before maybe something else that I did also picked 3 beers up from there. There is a bit of a sad time at the minute because the bottle shop I'd normally use in at home closed, and I didn't even realise it did. To be honest, I was gearing up to do another bottle shop order, and then clicked on the site, and I go, error or access denied or whatever it was. I was like, what the fuck? And then thought nothing of it. Went back a couple of days later because every now and again that site would fuck around. If they're uploading new cans and bottles and stuff like that. So I thought, I might be fucking around. And I did want to go and get some cigars for something that happened as well. I like an old cigar from time to time, very much time to time, and a bit of bag tobacco, and normally that place would have some. I do know a place in Reading as well, which I could always go to. But then I just looked again. It was fucking, couldn't see anything. Went online on the website. Went on the Google and couldn't see anything. And then I was like, let's go on Instagram, nothing. Or Facebook, see the fucking place is closed down. So, yeah. And it was completely out of the blue. So they shut both sites. Obviously realised it wasn't working anymore. But one of the last orders I did from them got a shit ton of German lager. And yeah, it's just a real shame the way that place went. Just completely gone, like I say. And that would be like my last port of call for buying bottle shops. Buying bottles and then cans for places. Because, if I can go to Swindon, go to basically a bar in Swindon, buy a few cans out of there. I can go to the tap, buy a few cans out of there. But obviously you're paying kind of bar prices. You're not paying kind of bottle shop prices. And also, in at home, have the most fucking ridiculously cheap shipping. Your postage was, I think it was free delivery over £35 or £30, and then so that was really easy to do. And 9 times out of 10 people, I think that was probably led to the downfall of the online business because a lot of people would then just buy a bottle of whiskey and then you'd be over the fucking minimum order for free postage. And then also they used to do 10% off if you went over 12 beers or more. So, there's your fucking profit margin completely gone. What is it? Realistically, cost-wise for shipping is around about. It costs about £7.50, isn't it? Really nowadays. Not from a consumer point of view, from about £7.50 for the deliverer, and then you've got to factor in breakages and all sorts that might happen. Parcel force, or parcel farce as I call them, fucking avoid them like the plague. They're twats at the minute. They're fucking breaking everything, so we're moving away from them. And I've even had that on the consumer side of things as well, where they've just fucking smashed something, and it's because they get money when they get something returned back. You know, that's why they're basically wanting to break shit at the minute. Anyway, I digress massively away from this beer. Like I say, I think it's okay. I don't think it's anything wild. Adam will probably love it. But I don't think I don't think the Simcoe really shines through that greatly. Let's give it one final taste. It's there, but it's not as well. You know, when I think of Simcoe, I think of Bromley Acres, or just Acres as it's now called from Glasshouse. That was like a fantastic, enlightening mode of consuming that and then having the crazy Simcoe flavors that I got, and I think that you get that off like Simcoe Diner Boost and that sort of thing nowadays. But anyway, Idaho 7, yeah, there we go. See you next one. Cheers.